Hey guys, Sunny here. This is my Sundays with Sunny post, even though it's not Sunday anymore. My Sunday was just like super busy. My entire weekend was crazy busy, so they had me working like ridiculously. So you get a Monday with Sunny post, which still rhymes, but just not as well with the alliteration and whatnot. And also, by the time you read this, it'll probably be technically Tuesday, but trust me, while I'm recording this right now, technically Monday. So I still win. Okay. We're supposed to be talking about our coming out stories today, like how we came out as trans and whatnot. But before I do that, I just got, I don't know, I'm really excited about them, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show all of Tumblr and all of the internet or whoever listens to these things. I just had a burp. But I'm gonna show you my tattoos. I had the jacket on for the big reveal. See those? Awake my soul. Little opposite. Little lion man. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the rest of the video like this. Hope you don't mind. Let me see. My coming out story was interesting, to say the least, because I came out twice. I came out once when I was 18, my freshman year of college, and I came out again pretty much like maybe like a month ago as a trans guy. Let me see. Hold on, wait. Can we just pause and talk about how awesome these tattoos are right quick? They look so sick. What? I'm really happy about them. Funny story about them. I'll tell you at the end of this video if I haven't rambled already. But funny story about them. I'll tell you later. Let me see. I came out when I was 18 as a trans guy. Changed my name. It just wasn't comfortable with the he thing. You know what I mean? Because I felt like I was too feminine to be a trans guy. You know what I mean? Like I felt like there was a whole bunch of other stuff that I had to, I don't know. I felt like I was stifling a lot of myself to be a trans guy. Like I felt like in order to be a good trans guy, I had to, like walk a certain way and talk a certain way. And I don't know if any of you have met me, if any of you have seen me in person. I'm very this. Like I'm very, hey, I'm very kind of a flamboyant guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So I thought that, obviously I'm not a trans guy. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just a really butchy girl. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm the term, I'm sorry if this offends any of you, but the term is fag dyke, like a dyke that just dresses like a gay guy and probably is like really femi. I don't know. There's labels for everything in our community. So fag dyke is what I identified as. But really I don't know. Time moved on, and I was okay with being like the dykey girl or whatever. But then I just kind of, I don't know. I came out again about a month ago, and now I identify, because I was gender fluid or gender queer for a long time, which I still pretty much am. But now I feel like I'm trans masculine, or I identify now as it shouldn't take me long. It shouldn't take me that long to know what I identify as. But I don't know. Like there are just a whole bunch of different qualifiers for like everything, and I think that's ridiculous. I also don't believe in gender, so it makes it kind of hard for me to be trans this or trans that, because if you look at it like transitioning, my friend told me this today, transitioning is basically the act of moving from one to another, which means that there are two, and I don't really think that there are two. So I just think I'm a guy. Like, I don't know. I just prefer male pronouns. So I guess that makes me whatever. I don't know. I do identify as a trans guy. I identify as a guy who is gender fluid. I don't know. Oh, anyway, you were asking me about my coming out stuff, not my identity crisis. Let me see. I guess coming out was pretty easy because at the time, I don't know, I was kind of dabbling with it when I was in a relationship with my last girlfriend or whatever, and you know, it was her who gave me the, you know, it was her nickname for me that is now my name, my chosen name, Sunny. I don't know, I feel like it fits me. Yeah, do you agree? I don't know. Not a lot of you know me in person, but I feel like it fits me. So Sunny it is. It's gender neutral, and yeah. So coming out was pretty cool because like it was alright because all my friends are either gay or, you know, in the community somewhere. The thing I thought was going to be a problem was work, but actually it's like I'm coming out at work as trans, and it's really just kind of chill because I'm really masculine anyway, like by nature is just kind of the way I am. So masculine, whatever that means. So customers serve me anyway, whether or not I'm binding. Like before I started binding the word, they serve me anyway. It's whatever. It's just the employees. Sorry, this is the employees who knew me by my other name, and now they don't know what to do with me. So the managers have all resorted to calling me he, which confuses everybody else because apparently they had a managers meeting about Sunny being a guy all of a sudden, but apparently they didn't have like a full staff meeting. So now I get she'd and heard and his and he'd and sunnied and Saraya'd at the same time, and it's really confusing to me. So I know it's probably confusing to everybody else. Again, these tattoos are fucking awesome. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess the thing about a coming out story is when you're trans or when you're pretty much anything in the community, your coming out story, you kind of write it every day. You know what I mean? Like you come out every day to different people. When you're a trans person, like there's another question on there about trans dating, which is probably going to be interesting. But I feel like when you're a trans person, you come out every day. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you can pass and whatnot, but if you get close enough to somebody, like especially in like a romantic interest, you're gonna have to tell them that you're trans. You know what I mean? Because or else it's gonna be an issue. So I mean, eventually you have to tell them, and then you just have to hope that person is open-minded enough and not a total dick to, you know, be mean about it. So I don't know. That's my story. I don't know if I really even told the story so much as I did just kind of ramble at you for 8 minutes now, with my shirt off, which is always, you know, fun. Little shoulder action. Oh yeah, the funny story about my tattoos. I know that you are all, you know, waiting with bated breath to hear the story about my tattoos. The tattoos, the meaning. Okay, Little Lion Man over here, and Awake My Soul over here are Mumford & Sons songs. Right, they're the titles. So Little Lion Man it's funny because Little Lion Man is actually, the tattoo meaning altogether is about making like mistakes. Like I made mistakes and I wanted to, and I realized that I made mistakes and I wanted to move forward from them, become a better person from them. Right? Little Lion Man, you guys can read the lyrics. It's basically talking about me, basically. And Awake My Soul is, I don't know, kind of coming out of it for me, like realizing, hey, I'm kind of a fucked up person, but you know what? Everybody is. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't know. I'll go more in depth to it when I'm not 10 minutes on this thing. But basically the lady who did it, she was fine as hell, by the way. She forgot the L, and I didn't notice until I was home. Like I took the bandages off, and I was like, yay, tattoos, and I was like, oh, leaked Lion Man. Damn it. And then I was like, I'm going to be one of those people who gets a tattoo, and like one of those people that my mom told me about, like, you know that person, like, get a tattoo that's supposed to say something and then it just is like completely wrong. But she fixed it, and it only took like a second and a half, and you can't even tell. They're good, right? I like them. So there's my coming out story. It wasn't even worth it, but there's me. 10 seconds. I had my shirt off the whole time.